Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Evil Genius 2. In the last episode we've completed all but one loot, and now we are working on getting Full Metal Jackie. So the next mission for her is Arms Race. Your device has been a success, and the forces of justice are not the only ones who have noticed. Full Metal Jackie is impressed with you, and she senses a golden opportunity.
Oh, g'day. So, made a few calls. Lined up a buyer even? Let's you and me make a fortune, yeah? Yeah?
A fortune doing what, precisely?
Selling your fancy super weapon, you drongo! And don't pretend like you don't have one.
Stop calling me a drongo. Start speaking American.
Fine, but it's not for sale. Now what shall I assume about that inbound aircraft with your radar signature?
Assume that I'm in sales and that I'll never give up on a good deal. Ta.
Jackie wants your device. Keep it from her. What does that mean? Defeat arms dealer rogues and whatever. Come into my kill box, you jerks. You guys aren't even going to make it into my kill box, are you? You're not even deactivating the traps.
You must be an absurdly well-connected woman to shut down a global market.
G'day. Changed your mind about doing business yet?
There are so many other ways you could leverage a profit. Let this one go.
Ain't about the profit anymore. I don't like how you talk to me, so I'm gonna make this difficult.
Because I haven't said the word drongo yet?
Very well. I have survived worse. I shall survive you.
Manufacture your own fuel. For what? For my doomsday device? Boy, I wish I could have done that earlier.
Research has begun.
Oh yeah, it is 10 doomsday fuel. Jeez, man. Would have been nice if I could have done that instead of having to keep fishing it out of the ocean.
We have the report. The fuel generation procedure yielded mixed results.
Mixed?
Yes, a mixture of casualties and fatalities. It's just not practical to manufacture here.
Full Metal Jackie has committed the ultimate sin. She has made my life difficult. Time for her to go.
Defend your lair against your rivals. Oh, more goons. Okay, sure. I'll pretend to be intimidated.
Gotta say, I never actually expected you to change your mind. But I'm glad you did.
I am attempting to remake the world order, but I cannot argue with economics.
Settle, pedal. She'll be right as rain. And you'll get paid. I run a fair business here.
Just in case it wasn't clear, since I skipped over a few of the phases, we're arranging a fake sale just to drag Full Metal Jackie into the light.
I suppose I will just miss its telltale hum in the bowels of my lair. When will you arrive?
Any second now, mate. Brought some friends along just in case. Figured you wouldn't mind. Ta.
Defeat Full Metal Jackie in the lair. Okay, I assume this is not the killer capture. I assume this is actually that I have to take her down and then the killer capture will be later. But just in case, I'm going to keep my eyes open for her and ensure that the capture tag is not listed.
Let's be friends, mate.
I didn't get a chance to see her because I was looking for the speech bubbles that never showed up, but didn't seem to cause me too much of a problem. They fled with their life and we will eventually catch up to them, so yeah, there we go. 18 with a bullet or backfire. 18 with a bullet is the recruit mission. Full Metal Jackie has been captured. Her network could be turned into a valuable asset. Bolster it and earned Jackie's permanent service.
Side story begun.
Jackie fled into hiding after her attack failed. Find and capture her so we can access her arms network. I assume she's in Australia. Oh yeah. That did not take an evil genius to guess.
So, Full Metal Jackie, what am I to do with you?
G'day. Well, it's not really good anymore, is it?
Aw, she's hiding her face from embarrassment.
It is for me. I get to finally tweeze a nasty little thorn from my side for good.
Or I could work for you, like you always wanted. Just throwing that out there.
Is that so? I suppose you have proven yourself capable. Well, what is your opening offer? You were a good businesswoman, but small-minded. Under my leadership, you will flourish.
I don't know what happened there. I think that ended the task, and then I was supposed to do something else, but it's already done. So then this is the next cutscene. I'll have to look at the quest list or task list after this.
I was only ever in it because I liked cutting deals and trotting the globe. That's why I do this.
Well, now you do it to make me money. And that starts with dissolving your other business relationships.
Oh, that'll be a rough one. You saw how they reacted when I changed our terms before.
I did. But I beat them before. And now, we will.
Host the world's largest arms fair. Okay, hold that thought while I try to track down what the hell just happened. The only reason I even knew something happened was the back button grayed out and the saving icon popped up in the corner. Oh yeah, I see. I had to sabotage her dealings with 4 of the crime lords, and I guess I already did that since I've taken them out, so... Huh. Okay, well, whatever. We just need to host the world's largest arms fair, and then hopefully go on from there. Man, I wonder if that implies I could have gotten Jackie earlier, or maybe just in case you... Oh, jeez. Just in case you do them in a different order, maybe? I don't know.
A scheme has succeeded.
A rival becomes an asset in your plans, a good result for all, mostly you.
Well then, that sews it up for me. This is way more fun than going it on my own.
I'm certain it is fun, but I also expect your permanent loyalty. Do I have your assurances of it?
Where I'm from, we got friends and we got mates. Know what the difference is?
I am the greatest intellect in history. I know everything. But do go on.
The difference between a friend and a mate is that someday a friend might let you down. Mate?
Aw, so kind. So I popped the achievement for recruiting them all, but I thought I had one left. I do have one left. What? Who am I missing out of the henchman list? Unless Carl Cafford... Is there like a thing where Carl Cafford can be there, but you have to choose Carl Cafford or Carla Jones, or... What's the deal? I'm like looking here. That's everybody that I can think of. So, I don't know. But the point is I popped the achievements, so who cares? We're done. We are done with recruit them all. So all I have left is one piece of loot, which hopefully is going to pop in the next set of story bits, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, my side stories are now... Well, let's see the main objective. So, it's time for you to improve your abilities again as the challenges against you mount. Maybe you could do with some additional health, or just increase your killing power. Well, both of those are good options. Toughing it out is max health increase, biting jaws is combat damage increase. I mean, given the fact that Polar is not on the front line, and she's not doing the damage, I'm going to go with toughing it out. With many fights against Jaws on the horizon, you need to improve your vitality. Surely your cybernetics can be tailored to meet this need.
Side story begun.
You can't very well win a war against Jaws if you're dead. Go to your desk and apply an upgrade to your health. And this will only take 10 seconds. I won't even bother doing a time skip on this. Go ahead and head over here, Polar. Because you should be... Yep, you're right there. You were very close by as it was. So since we've recruited everybody, maybe I shouldn't even bother killing anyone. But that question mark is going to bother me. So, hold on a minute. And you know what, Olga? I don't like you anyway. Come here. Where are you? Yeah, whatever. FMJ, fire sale, Jackie's attacks have a chance to set her targets aflame. Or an area of effect buff. Jackie equips nearby muscle minions with guns. Handguns, to be precise. Interesting, because that's not really that helpful for me at this point. Just because we are so far along and I already am armed to the friggin' teeth. Where are you, Olga? But early on, that would have been really helpful. Suck it, Olga. I'm done with you.
At least you won't pollute anymore.
Alright, so now... Put you over there. And my little statue collection is complete. And since I've got Jackie, can I change her outfit?
Keep your shirt on.
I can. But not the others.
Your key ingredient?
So I don't... The implication was this doesn't change anything, but her outfit will change. Her smarts are trained. Her smarts drained a little bit. That's really funny.
Oh, I suppose so.
She's so cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave her like that. Alright, anyway. So we completed the upgrade side story.
Task complete.
And we have no more tasks to do. So, we have finished a moment of preparation.
It seems Red Ivan's general was correct. And very loud. The only clear option is to wage open war on Jaws.
Ooh, that means she must have had 3 different lines depending on which of the other evil geniuses I contacted.
Your troops and submarines. Stand at the ready, ma'am.
Remember, protect the environment. Protect the Earth. Anything else is fair game.
Jaws Breaker. You've decided the best way to deal with Jaws is a direct application of force. You have forces and weapons, courtesy of Red Ivan. Use them to initiate the war that will shut Jaws for good. Use the stratagems you and Red Ivan's lieutenants have devised. Send your submarines out to wreak subaquatic havoc on the forces of Jaws. No side stories. So yeah, I freed up a slot for the henchman just in case that last one suddenly pops for some reason. And if not, that's fine. It doesn't matter. I got my achievement. Let's hit these ocean bases. Just trying to find all the blinky-doos. Ah, there's one over here. And there we go. Alright. So this is just a matter of time before this is dealt with. Send Full Metal Jackie's goons into an active war zone so she can set up shop and sell to both sides. There's an active war zone in the Northern Territories? Damn, Canada. I know you take the Stanley Cup seriously, but, it's a little much, don't you think? We have our next task. I didn't see a call-out. Now that you've taken some of Jaws' divers captive, interrogate them for valuable insight. And what? Oh, did we kidnap them from those schemes? Interrogate divers in the lair. I guess I'm going to hold off until I see what's happening. If Jaws actually attacks me, then I can flag them for capture. But that implies that we've already kidnapped them, and we'll have some new prisoners soon. Well, either way. I've waited a few minutes, but no Jaws divers or anyone has appeared. So I think I need to actually piss Jaws off. So what I'm going to do is just cancel these missions that I've got running. And yeah, we'll do some loot ones. Just anything to piss them off and spike my heat. I mean, it's not like we can't handle it otherwise. So this one's for Doomsday ammo. I think I'm capped? Yeah, I'm capped. So instead...
Succeeded.
Yeah, here's a money mission. Let's just... Wait. Oh, that's the upgrade. There we go. Yeah, heat gain to region 300. Yeah, so let's just do these heat missions. No matter how expensive they are. We're going to be tearing through workers as a result, but so it goes. And... Oh, here we go. Perfect. So yeah, already tagged the submarine room as a capture room. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so that's all 6. So once we've got that dealt with, we'll be good. So I actually didn't even need to do that.
Salaries paid.
I mean, that's fine. We'll just leave that as a money mission. I don't feel like canceling it, but yeah. So we'll get them dealt with. Also, Jackie's missions are pretty valuable. $250,000, not bad, and that looks like it's instant once the... Oh, never mind. 4 minutes, 10 seconds. That's still very fast to get $250,000. Not very helpful this late in the game when I already have everything set up, but if it would be possible to get Jackie earlier and use her more aggressively than the slow pace I've been operating up until this point, she would be pretty valuable to get some early cash. Alright, we have finished that part. So now, Jaws has deployed saboteurs to undermine your operation. Root out and kill every single one. I see a group coming in. Oh yeah, that's them, alright. Well, I assume. It says diver, it doesn't say saboteur. But they're about to walk into the kill box, so they're about to have a bad time. Actually, I've changed the setup a little bit here, as you can... Oh, they're leaving! They're trying to leave.
The trap has been triggered.
Okay, well, now... that's...
The fires are getting out of control. Almost under control.
Anyway, I've changed the rooms around a little bit here. So this little hallway here that is offset by the 2 rooms, this is flagged as a distract. Because I figure most people aren't going to survive all these laser walls anyway. I think that's a pretty good balance between everything I've got. And yes, I'm experimenting with the bubble turret over here. I feel like GLaDOS doing all the science. I guess those were the saboteurs. They died quick. Alright, so I just need to hang on until we take out the rest of them. Alright, we did that. Kill soldiers in the lair. Jaws has launched a counterattack of their own. Swiftly crush all enemy soldiers in your lair. Just 10 of them. There's a few here.
A small fire has started in your lair.
No, I still think we're okay with the way that with the rooms are set up. Because that was kind of an aberration. Yeah. Yeah, this won't take very long.
Task complete.
You've defeated Jaws for good. Now for the rest of the world. Wait, is that true? Are they just not going to send anyone else after me?
With Jaws shut down, the oceans are mine. Now nothing will stand in my way.
Yeah, but Mom, what about the forces of justice?
Ah, right. I got excited for a moment. We will deal with them. But first, we prep Zero for its big moment.
Right, but they're sure to know what you're up to. They'll send soldiers and saboteurs.
Then get my guards to protect it from them before I send you.
Okay, cold habits die hard. Okay. Jaws is no more. Now you need only destroy the other forces of justice and then fire Zero for the last time. Oh, shit, we may be done in this episode. Make your final preparations before your glorious conquest. Zero must be functioning at optimum efficiency. Have your engineers finalize all its necessary hardware upgrades. Okay. Also, your new plan is to hit multiple targets at once. Have your scientists upgrade Zero's targeting matrix to accommodate this. And your grand plan must be executed in a single move, with no room for error. Send your submarines out to gather the most precise data possible on your 3 main targets. So those should be easy enough to do. However, I continue to be concerned that we don't have that final Saber loot. I may have missed the opportunity, which will suck if I did, because I've come this far. What I may do, depending on how far back it is, since I've kept every single one of my saves, is I may go back and try to manipulate it so I get that loot. Or maybe I'll just worry about it next time. It doesn't really matter. I got all the henchmen. That was one of the big achievements I wanted to get. So,
has been triggered.
We need this one, but I don't have a science sub. Are you a science sub? I think you're a science sub. Let's cancel that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so hold on. Let me start the research too. Yeah, it's a data bank. It's always the data banks, man. The data banks seem to be the most important one during the end game. Alright, let's get Polar up here to prioritize those. And so that's that. Oh, and a crafting project. Okay, we'll start that one. Okay, so there's 2 that are going, and then for gather targeting data on the world stage, that's 2 more missions. There's 1, but I need the science sub. Oh, I need the science sub for both. Okay, so I believe this is the Nautilus, so let's cancel this mission. Ooh, maybe that wasn't the Nautilus. Alright, we're just going to cancel every mission in the ocean because it just doesn't matter right now. Okay, that one was definitely a science sub. Oh, there's the Nautilus. So, can I use the Nautilus over here? I can, but I'm out of engineers. Okay, so I'm going to hold off for a hot second here. Well, we've got the crafting project.
Oh, that dying Earth.
Yeah, get to work on the databanks, minions. Oh, it just occurred to me, what if that final loot piece requires level 4 networking for some reason? I mean, I don't know for sure, but let's upgrade the 5 Saber territories to level 4 if they aren't already. Yeah, 4 of the 5 were not. Okay. I mean, maybe it won't make a difference, but, you know, I at least want to try. I want to try to get that last piece of loot, just in case. I haven't had the point of no return alert yet, which is very nice that they added that in one of the patches. It is very much a, you know, don't click this until you are 100% ready to finish the game, which makes me happy. So we're going to hold off until that pops and hopefully get my last piece of loot. It's a little late for me to worry about it now, but the more I'm playing here in Endgame, I really think having 6 trainers of each is the way to go. 4 is fine, and it's always just a question of patience, because this will get done. Even if I just had a single trainer, it would get done. But I think having 6 trainers is the right way. I think that ratio at the beginning they talk about in the tutorial, which is where you want 2 people for every 1 trainer, and vice versa, is the right way to go about it. Because right now I only have, say, 10 engineers, but only 4 trainers. Probably need a 5th one or maybe a 6th one.
Your scientists have discovered something.
Your new plan hinges on... Yeah. So we finished that, so now we need to dig an entrance to the upper area. Cold Habits Die Hard Part 2. Jaws is no more, blah blah blah. Zero's final upgrade will take a bit of extra headroom. Excavate the top of your dedicated cavern to give your Doomsday device all the space it needs. Yeah, man, I think we are almost done with the game. So let's just run this exactly where I originally planned it. There we go. Looks like there's a little bit of room. I'm going to move this up 1 tile just in case. Okay, have at it, folks. Zero's upgrades are complete. Your time has come.
Complete.
It appears all Zero's upgraded systems are operational.
Finally, we can initiate the firing sequence while I go take care of some things.
Actually, you might want to do those first. It'll be hard to do anything in the world once you open fire.
I see. Thank you for your candor, and for having the courage to give me bad news. I mean, I am still going to kill you for it, but I do appreciate it.
All right. Oh, wait, side stories. Oh, those are just upgrades. Man, I wonder what I did wrong here. All right, the Final Respite. Take a moment to bask in the glory of everything you've achieved. It's been all... Whoa, run-on sentence. It's all been building up to this. Soon you'll make your play and launch into the final stages for world domination. When you're ready, of course. If you have unfinished business, then now is the time. Yeah, so this is going to be it. So... I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna look up which loot I'm missing and make sure I didn't screw something up. Saber only has 5 pieces of loot, so this won't take me very long to figure out which one I'm missing. So it's apparently called World's Oldest Bones, and in order to trigger its unlock, I need 20 biologists, specifically biologists, which, again, I would never do that. I would never play that way because I don't need biologists usually. So we're going to have Polar come over here and help her prioritize getting this done. Supposedly, once I get 20, the side story will be ready to go. So I'm going to do this. I will see you on the other side of that. I've got 25 biologists now to hedge my bet, and unfortunately, I still do not have the side story that has popped. According to the wiki, it is entirely possible that the mission is no longer available after a certain chapter. Some of the loot missions are like that. So... have 20 biologists. I mean, it's also entirely possible that I need a different type of science minion. So I'm going to bump up my scientist numbers to 20 as well. We'll pull down the techie numbers to 30, and we'll also pull up the quantum chemist numbers to 20. This is going to be very, very expensive, and it'll soak most of my minions, but, you know, I want to try, because if I'm really this close and can somehow trigger that, then, you know, I want it. Give me my loot, damn it!
A small fire.
And I am checking other sources of information. One guide I just found says it's impossible to get both all henchmen and all loot on the same run, but I think this is outdated because it was based on dealing with the timing of getting Eli. And regardless of that, it seems that the mission I'm missing unlocked in Chapter 9, which is the same time as the barbecue, the carrion flower, and the giant egg, and the magic carpet. It's possible that the missions, or that the mission terminated before now, which is a problem if true, because I'll never be able to get it. I mean, I could always go back to that save and get it, or I can deal with it in a later run. But it is, according to that information, it is biologists. I'm almost up to my 20th scientist and my 20th quantum chemist, though, so I'm going to turn down the biologist count back to 20. And then, again, I'm just hoping that I haven't screwed myself out of potentially getting it. And another wikia is telling me that Carl Cafford is indeed the final henchman I can get. I'm not entirely sure where I went the other way on, but I kind of assume that I can only have one or the other, since in Clara's quest I had to kill Carl Cafford, so at least that mystery is solved for me and isn't driving me crazy. Okay, so I think I've got all my science minions almost up to 20. Oh, man, come on. Where's that last one?
Let's
Get over here.
figure it out.
Again, this probably isn't true. Every piece of intel I'm seeing is that I need 20 biologists, not anything else. So this might be an exercise of futility, but you know, just trying. Trust but verify, as the saying goes. Oh, check that out. I still have one of the divers as a prisoner, and his force of justice is listed as X Jaws. So does that mean that Jaws is completely destroyed and they're never coming after me again? Because if so, that's hilarious. And then I also won't need to kill the heat anymore in those regions because who cares? Who are they going to send after me? The janitors? Okay. I've been waiting on hyperspeed for about 3 solid minutes, and I have not triggered the quest. So I assume it simply expired at one point, and I can no longer get it, which sucks, but I will remember that for the next time. Again, I don't know if I'll do the all loot run the next time, but I will at least keep that in mind for my personal saves, or maybe I'll go back and do it from an old save here. But either way, let's finish off our campaign. In advance of your final reckoning with the forces of justice, upgrade your cybernetics one last time. I can either have morale generation or smarts regeneration. Well, I don't use my smarts very much. Haha. So let's do our morale.
Side story.
It takes resolve to be an evil genius, but perhaps a cybernetic upgrade could grant you an even stronger stomach. Your nerves are made of steel, but why not give them some reinforcement? Go to your desk and apply an upgrade for regenerating morale. And our girl is already upstairs, so let's just switch that.
What? I cannot do that.
And then that'll only take a few seconds. Done.
Inferno is raging in your lair.
I don't think I want to hear an Inferno is raging in my lair when I'm hearing the victory happy music. That's probably not the best. Alright, so all I have to do now is get enough pearls to get the final...
Salaries paid.
to do my shooty pews, and since Jaws is no longer a problem, I may as well just cancel the missions I have running in the oceans and just go all out for more stuff. Oh, and I guess since I'm screwed out of this, Well, you know what? Let's just leave these at 20 anyway. Maybe I will get super, super, super lucky, and it will appear before I get too deep with getting pearls? I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws, man.
Task complete.
Things are progressing nicely. Time to get back to your evil plans. Progressing beyond this point will lock all non-active side stories. Yep, and there is no side story for getting that last piece of loot, so that's kind of that. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull back the numbers of all of our scientist minions now, because we're not going to need 20 of each. I'll stick with 15 of each just in case I need something from them from the world stage, but I think we're done. We just need to start throwing our
Salaries paid.
super weapon everywhere.
Preparations are complete, ma'am. Zero is ready to fire.
At long last, a winter that will wash away every scar humanity has inflicted on the Earth's beautiful face.
Ah, yes, but I'm receiving reports from the radar room. It appears multiple hostiles are inbound.
Right on schedule. Very well. We shall weather their storm, and then they shall weather mine.
They're kind of not going to weather your storm, Polar. All is in readiness. Charge your doomsday device and weather every desperate attempt by the forces of justice to stop you. And once you do, unleash Zero on the world. You've waited your whole life for this moment. Fire Zero at its first target and begin delivering the Earth from the threat of global warming. It doesn't matter where I fire it.
Small fire has started
Huh.
in your lair.
Well, there's the top one.
Trust me.
Where... Polar, why don't you use the one at the top? I know that you don't need to, and I think you're on the second floor, but let's just take you here so I can see the animation.
Almost under control.
Alright, so... Oh, yeah, that's just everything.
Old fires
Splitting a
have been
fully charged
extinguished.
particle stream through the targeting emitter will allow it to hit the whole world in one go. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're just shooting it wherever the hell we want then. Sure, we'll hit Eastern Patriot.
Prepare zero for firing.
So let's check out the animation here. I really probably could have or should have flagged a few of my areas for just death at this point, but whatever. And by the way, I picked Eastern US just because I happen to live there. I guess I'm freezing myself first before anything else. So let's... Wow, I have lost a lot of minions all of a sudden, probably from all those missions I ran. This animation isn't super interesting. It does remind me of a Final Fantasy crystal, though. Like in Final Fantasy 4 and 5, when you're running around finding all the crystals in the world. They're just hanging out in some big machine doing crystal things. I don't even remember the plot of 4. I mean, as far as the crystals are concerned. Anyway, whatever. Goodbye, world. Impact in 21 minutes? Really?
High alert.
That was really cool.
Cancelled.
No pun intended. Impact in 21 minutes. You know, it was interesting. I was actually thinking to myself that I found it weird that the Doomsday device clocks at the top bothered to show minutes and seconds because everything was only done in just 1 minute or whatever. But if they extended the impact times for the final firing, then that's good. I like that. I think there should have been more high risk. Because I remember in Evil Genius 1, when you went for that last thing, it took 12 minutes of you surviving while the enemy was throwing everything they had at you the whole time. And that shit got real intense sometimes, especially if you did like I did and panicked and spent all 12 of those minutes in red alert, which generally just did more harm than good, because your people would get obliterated and then you would have no defenses. So, yeah, I learned my lesson on that one. Alright, since I don't know what else to do, I guess I'll go get more pearls just in case I need to fire it again. In the previous runs, we had to destroy each of the 5 forces of justice before we were able to start, winning the game. So this is kind of interesting that it's not quite going that way. Nice little twist. We survived the first phase, and now it says take a moment to regroup your forces. The next wave of enemies will be attacking shortly. That's in 3 real-time minutes, but a lot quicker since I'm playing on hyperspeed. Also, I'm starting to get the graphical bug again. When I zoom far enough out, her circle disappears, so that's concerning, but we'll be done in 14 minutes, apparently, so we'll be alright. When that attack did hit me, I didn't even notice. I'm not even sure they made it very far within the kill box. So as long as we're maintaining our soldier minion counts and they keep running out there to arm up, we're gonna be fine. I don't even need the scientists anymore, so I don't even think I need to do anything out in the world stage, especially if they're hitting me with everything. So we'll just weather the storm, as she says. Phase 2 is coming. So, and this would be around the part where any surviving super agents would attack me, but so here comes some saboteurs, apparently, and some soldiers. Yeah, they're not gonna get too far in the kill box. Yeah, we'll be fine.
An item has been destroyed.
It really says something that I'm still able to train more minions and handle any sort of combat that is going on. I just have to keep pouring money into getting new workers because I'm losing total people, but we have so much money it doesn't matter. Alright, we are down to the phase 3 firing, and a whole bunch of nonsense is happening right now.
I have reports of an intruder in the lair. Kill
How did any of these people make it in? I probably shouldn't have been staring at Polar the whole time.
Demonstration coming right up.
Yeah, I don't know when or how these investigators got in. I'm just gonna flag everything to die at this point. I mean, why not, right? If you exist, you must suffer the consequences. Oh wow, and my people are just randomly all turning into ice cubes. It's just hitting about every, 30 seconds or so, just suddenly everyone is ice cubes. Up there they go again. Maybe not everybody, but at least a good 2/3 or so. Still, we're able to handle what we need to do, and we will be done in just a mere 60 seconds. Nisi, why are you coming to bother me right at the end? I don't have time to put you on Nisi cam.
I do feel
Come here.
bad about the freezing thing. I really do. I suppose I could have warned you. But all those helicopters you flew for me, those ships you sailed, such a big carbon footprint. You had to pay.
I mean, I guess it's good she's aware she was part of the problem.
Don't worry, I am immune. A chip in the brain. My henchmen got them too. I can't do everything alone. And the world will run. It'll be pure, an Earth taken all the way back to its factory settings. Trust me, someday you will thank Polar for this. Well, no, you are very dead, but you would.
By your own hand, the new Ice Age has begun, and I would put Nisi on camera, but we're going to the ending, and I don't like putting other things over the ending, so I'm sorry, those of you who want to see Nisi cam.
Objective complete.
Yay! We did it! And now that we've done it... Hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Everyone hold on. We'll see if we can... Why? 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 Oh god. Everything's gone to shit, Kupo. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Even though you can't really see her over the mic cable. Nisi, why must you pick the most inconvenient time and location to do this? At least this will be more interesting to watch than the credits. Well, thank you everybody who made the game. Damn, I feel really bad that you didn't get any sound whatsoever during the ending. Oh, who's your go baby? Yeah. Your fur will protect you from Polar's attack. I wonder what Polar's gonna do now. I mean, I know that's part of the joke, but like... She and her henchmen are immune, but literally everybody else on the planet is dead. I mean, where's she gonna go get her Starbucks? She's not gonna serve herself. Oh, maybe the henchmen will serve her. But anyway, looking at the clock, this may not have been enough for another episode. We'll see what happens. I don't know. You're watching this now. You know how I handled it. Oh, you good kitty. Why do you have to bother me right at the end when... Okay, yes, you're very cute. And I'm sure there are plenty of people putting hearts in the comments now. Yes. I'll try to see what I can do about the sound effects too. Anyway. Alright, well, Nisi's ready for pets, and I should probably get out of here since I finished this game. Oh, wait. Cue the soundless fireworks because the series is complete. Yeah. See, I can do soundless endings too if I need to. But that will do it for this one. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get all the achievements I was chasing, but I've still got 2 more runs at least in me for the YouTube show. So we've got plenty more Evil Genius to come. And honestly, this has been making me kind of itch to play the original Evil Genius again, just to sort of remind myself what that game is like. I love Evil Genius, what can I say? But for today, that's going to have to do it. So thank you all very much for watching. Oh, this was a long one. And I will see you again soon for another series. Say bye, Nisi. Here, say bye. Say bye. Nisi? Okay. Good contribution. Yeah, that's not creeping anyone out at all. Bye, everybody!